Welcome back. I'm Matt Vasgersian here on the MLB pregame show. As we draw closer to the first pitch in this series opener, let's have a look at our Topps player spotlight. Buddy Dick will be our focus. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this, he's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
Okay, Eric Steve. Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set. Buddy Dick will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Enriquez sprinting after it, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hard hit ball to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Derek Burks steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time as he just sneaks in there, and it's a double steal.
Boy, they are coming right after it here in the first inning. A double steal already? Are you kidding me? Looks like they mean business in this one.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the Sox. Coming to the plate now, Buddy Dick. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Drilled to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Cliff Hill stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And a full count now, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Buddy Dick digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
Buddy Dick.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the lead is now 7-2.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch?
Buddy Dick will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Buddy Dick gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
At the plate, Cliff Hill. He singled his last time up. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with one away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Derek Burks comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
Protecting with two strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Ready with the 0-2. Lined back over second. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, errors are going to happen.
And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
4 hours and 20 minutes.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho. Both teams. The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this sport. Buddy Dick will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's one thing about having a switch-hitting catcher in the lineup. This guy causes so many matchup problems. Comes through with a solid single here.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact. Runners are at second and third with one down. High and deep to straightaway right. Enriquez ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a 3. Now at the plate, Buddy Dick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run and last.
Stepping in, Buddy Dick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now 5-3.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Buddy Dick will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
Nope,
and here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Buddy Dick will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second now, heading for third, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
You've got one goal here in the ninth. Let's get the tying run to the plate. And he just whacks this ball. A single might have done the same thing, and I think he took a little bit of a chance that he didn't need to take, but he does make it into third with a triple.
So striding forward now, Cliff Hill, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
So smart here at the plate.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
7 runs.
So that'll just about do it for Eric Karros. Back live now on the MLB pregame show, just a few minutes away from Game 3 of the series. And while the final preparations are being made, we give you the top player spotlight. Buddy Dick is in the glow. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Chicago White Sox. Buddy Dick will stand in, coming off a 2-home-run game a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. Buddy Dick will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kim is under this one. 2 gone. Buddy Dick will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Moving under it, Ramirez. 2 down.
A designated hitter.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Buddy Dick, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
The best thing you can do right here is just keep it simple. Look for something to hit and think middle of the diamond.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Luis Perez will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings. Cliff Hill will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ball game.
6 hits.
We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox. Standing in, Buddy Dick. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Buddy Dick.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series.
Buddy Dick will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, anytime you can take a fastball like that and hit it dead center, you know you're pretty much on your game. So you got to look for them to try to work him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Buddy Dick will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Shot towards second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. That's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
At the plate, Cliff Hill. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the pitch on 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. to third. Curry has it, and they'll just tag him here for the out. Buddy Dick strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Buddy Dick.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
There goes the runner. This is pulled into right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground, and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here...
Buddy Dick strides into the box now with a shot to bring in the winning run. But the question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Yeah, you know, with that base open, I'd at least expect him to work around him and maybe hope he chases some bad pitches. You got to love the strategy that comes into play in these situations.
And ball four now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. All even now, 2-2. Possible winning runs at second with two down, however. Full count now, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead. Buddy Dick strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through around third and being waved on home. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire. And sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
The final line score.
Well,